Munjurul says, Allah created Adam in his image. What does it mean, as we know that Allah's image is different from us? First of all, this is an authentic hadith. There are a number of authentic hadiths that revolve around this meaning. Among them is that Allah created Adam in his image, so do not strike the face. And among other authentic hadith without any doubt. So how can we understand these hadiths? First of all, a rule of thumb, that all Allah's attributes, the meaning of such attributes are, the meanings are understood. And we cannot attribute something to Allah unless Allah Azza wa Jal tells us about it, or His Messenger alayhi salatu salam describes Allah by it. The attributes of Allah are not what we call logical, because we have to have evidence from the Qur'an or from the authentic Sunnah to back it up. One can't say out of the blue that Allah is this or Allah is not this, generally speaking. So when we go to the Qur'an, we will find that Allah described Himself of having a face, of having an eye, of having two hands, especially when He was addressing Satan, and He told him, why did you not prostrate to what I've created with my own two hands? And we find that Allah Azza wa Jal stated so many attributes of His. He's all hearing, all seeing, He's wise, that He is knowledgeable, that He's powerful. But we see other people, and they are also seeing, hearing, strong, they have a face, they have hands. So is there any similarity? The answer is no. Because Allah tells us clearly in the Qur'an that there is nothing like to Him. There's nothing like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And He's all hearing, all seeing. So we cannot describe Allah Azza wa Jal except with what He had described Himself by, without any misinterpretation, without any giving a simulation or rejecting it. So, or saying how this is, and we explain it. We have to believe in it as it is. So when we say that, does Allah exist? The answer is yes. Do we exist? The answer is yes. Is Allah's existence like ours? Definitely not. Does Allah hear and see? Yes. Do we hear and see? Correct. Is it similar to what we hear and see? There is no comparison, none whatsoever. We come to the issue of image. Does Allah Azza wa Jal have an image? All the scholars of Islam agree that Allah has an image. Is it like our image? Definitely not. And you cannot even comprehend it. You cannot even imagine it. Because there is nothing like Allah Azza wa Jal. We know that the Prophet saw alayhi salatu Jibreel, and he had, in his original form, and he had 600 wings blocking the horizon. And from his wings, there were diamonds, emeralds, rubies falling to the ground. So if we have a bird and we're asked to place two wings, no problem. If someone says, okay, place a third wing, that would be problematic. Where would I put that wing? Let alone think about 600 wings. So this is one creation of Allah, and you want to think about Allah Azza wa Jal, this is impossible. So we agree that Allah has an image. And Allah created Adam according to that image, meaning that Adam has two eyes, Adam has two hands, Adam has a face, etc. Now, because Allah created Adam according to his image, that does not mean that he is similar, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when the Prophet tells us that the first patch to enter paradise among the Muslims are upon the image of the moon, the full moon, would anyone say that they will all be round and come like the moon? No. But they would have the image, the look, the glow, the beauty, the clarity. But the images are different. Yet the Prophet said they would have the same image of a full moon. So we believe in the hadith, we accept it as it is, but we don't go like the deviant sects who try to simulate and to give similar attributes to Allah Azza wa Jal that He did not tell us about, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.